How can we hear the voice of God? That question comes up so much that if God had a homepage on the web, it would definitely be listed in his frequently asked questions FAQ page. So many people think this is one of the hardest things to do, and I gotta disagree. Hearing God's voice is way easier than doing God's will. Think about it. How much more do you exactly really need to hear from God? Are you doing what God has already spoken to you about? If not, why should he keep talking? It would be like this Klondike chocolate bar commercial where the husband just pretends to listen to what his wife is saying. Have you seen that one? Well, let me show you.
Mark versus actually listening to his wife.
Beautiful, beautiful yellow squash. And I thought we could potentially paint our foyer yellow. What do you think? I know it's yellow, I know.
When you're listening without doing, you may as well be that guy pretending to care about what God's really telling you. One of my mentors was someone who told me of how God had spoken to him in a vision, and I really wanted that to happen. So I asked him how to hear God's voice. Wrong question. He said to me, God doesn't always communicate to us in visions, though, Kala. Well, sure, I said. There was the burning bush with Moses, the audible voice to Jesus. I'm ready for whatever. No, he told me, you're not getting it. God will speak to us in many different ways, and sometimes from the things you mentioned, other times through people, events, and even signs like the Star of Bethlehem. The thing is, he continued, God has already spoken very specifically to you through his word. The real question, the right question, is are you obeying what you've already heard? Wow. I was floored then and still to this day think about that conversation. He is so right. So many times we want God to speak when he's already spoken, to direct when he's already given direction. The Bible says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Be doers, not just hearers. God has already spoken to us in his word. Jesus said, if we love him, we'll keep his commands. He said that we are to love God with all we have and love our neighbor as ourselves. So, how are you doing with that?